guerrilla social structures, dominance is typically established through displays of intimidating behavior rather than physical fights. This behavior helps maintain group cohesion and reduces the risk of injury among members, as guerrillas normally resolve conflicts without violence. Welcome to part 3 of this deep dive into the Guerrilla Nest, a podcast table located smack dab in the middle of the Harland Highway, a road policed by the goofy yet stern silverback state trooper from the cinematic classic Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, I want to talk to you about websites. Wix. Wix is a place where you can go online.
What exactly is Wix? We wanted to find out, and after 4 seconds of intensive research, our team stumbled upon a website called Wikipedia. And according to that source, Wix is an Israeli software company. Now, given Sam Hyde's sentiments regarding the JQ, is it possible that Wix's affiliation with the Harland Highway podcast contributed to the tension between Sam and Harland? I'll let you decide for yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harland Highway podcast. My special guest today,
HH.
Yeah, HH.
Take 3 commences in a similar manner to the first 2, with Harland employing his silly voice and Sam dropping a controversial abbreviation as both provocateurs resist deviating from their modus operandi.
And SH, Sam Hyde is here, ladies and gentlemen, with his great dear friends Michael, Damien, Steven, Walter, and Potato Pancake Tits.
As some people have correctly pointed out in the comments, Harland getting the names of Sam's crew wrong is more than a joke. It's a power move. Through this show of disrespect, Harland is saying, I don't want you here. You're not important enough for me to learn your name. I'll give you any name I want, with Potato Pancake Tits getting the worst of it.
Is this a different song?
What's up, I'm Potato Pancake Tits.
What?
Is this a different song?
No, this is the same one.
No.
Why?
It doesn't sound as good as the first time I heard it.
By the third take, the 1990s comedy Central music no longer tickles Sam's fancy. What once caused him to guffaw now is merely another contributor to his growing sense of ennui.
Yeah, no, it's a winner.
All right.
Maybe we got off on the wrong foot with the whole Jewish thing. Do you like nature, Sam? Are you a nature guy?
Can we avoid the Jewish question?
Ironically enough, it's not the JQ that should be avoided, but it's the NQ that should. Spoiler alert, it is the nature question that ultimately leads to this podcast's downfall.
So you want to start again?
I suppose that's the only way to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harland Highway podcast. Sam Hyde is here, ladies and gentlemen. Comedian, actor, owns a Subway sandwich franchise in Cleveland.
To the untrained eye, Sam's licking of his lips might appear to communicate a desire for a foot-long spicy Italian. But given the context, I believe that assessment would be fallacious. When humans feel stressed, the mouth tends to get dry, prompting the instinctive response of moistening the lips.
Teriyaki enthusiast, and he's here with his friends,
Nick,
Sam.
We've now reached threat level yellow. Earlier in the podcast, Sam asked for permission to use a pair of scissors, but after traveling several miles down the Harland Highway, Sam's done asking for permission. He reached for the blue tape immediately upon processing the Cleveland Subway franchise line. Sam is announcing, I own this tape, I own this mic, and we know that, eventually, Sam will claim ownership of the table.
Charles and William and Barf Bag Billy.
Hey, what's up? I'm Barf Bag Billy.
Please observe that Sam does not laugh when Harland says Barf Bag Billy. He only laughs after Demiel says it. The message is clear. Sam does not think Harland is funny. And Harland Williams, as a person who has craved people's laughter for his entire existence, is well aware of this fact.
it's good that you don't like robots.
Why?
Well, you know, they're not doing too much.
Talk to me.
Well, it's been what? It's been, what, 60 years since we've conceptualized, how long have we been thinking about robots? 1,000 years?
Robotics, 1,000
Modern
years.
robotics. And
1,000 years
It's
of nothing.
biblical.
The contrast in the two gorillas' worldview is evident. One is an ape of science, the missing link between man and AI. The other views the world through a biblical lens.
all we've got is a cooler on wheels that has an Uber, same software as Uber.
Okay, but
The Waymos?
can I put it into perspective?
Please do.
You're a caveman.
Yep.
You're Neanderthal. You're Homo erectus, especially you.
Despite being outnumbered, Harland goes on the attack. Decades of taking the comedy stage in urban jungles has made him brave.
And you're selling insurance.
And you're in the cave. You're sucking on woolly mammoth carcass. You're
6,000 years ago.
To his credit, Sam exercises restraint here and avoids the low-hanging fruit, a 6 million joke, appearing cognizant of the fact that overripe fruit can cause gastrointestinal issues in gorillas.
The cooler on wheels would be fucked by Homo habilis.
Skipping past a couple minutes of Sam and his crew's bawdy banter, we arrive at a pivotal juncture in the podcast. Damiel, feeling emboldened by the banter, comes in at Harland, lays down a Rambo and asks, "Do you know what a war daddy is?"
Pardon me?
That's why they call them Homo habilis. Because they be having lots of lust. These homos be
You
having
know what
lust.
a war daddy is?
No, please tell me immediately.
It's a prison pimp.
Why don't you go buy a bag of Fritos and fuck off to Florida?
Who, Damiel?
The Silverback State Trooper, a comedy veteran, drops a potent zinger. The contrast between Nick and Sam's reaction is startling, with Nick metaphorically gazing out the bus window at dancing women in bikinis and Sam experiencing vivid hallucinations of 9/11 dancing Israelis.
Your nutty friend.
What about him?
Well, someone comes in at me and lays down a Rambo, and I'm sitting right here and blabber snots in my mic.
Yeah.
You think I'm not going to lay down a Frito-Lay counterburn on
You
Thunder Lips
said
over
they're
here?
packing
Fair.
in with people.
At a cursory glance, it may appear that Harland's discomfort is a lingering effect of 2020's fear-mongering about social distancing. But for the trained primatologist, this is little more than a classic dispute over hierarchy, establishment, and territory.
I know, but when he comes laying down like a lasagna fried
Get it?
fuck steak.
He doesn't have a mic.
I know, but when I'm trying to lurch into a birch and he's skinning a cedar,
What do you want him to do instead?
well, Sammy,
What is he supposed to do?
Sammy,
What do you
Sammy,
specifically? What do you want?
will you tell him?
What you want?
He wants you to fuck
Yeah.
off the Fritos.
He wants you to fuck him.
This seems like as good a time as any to end this one. Please note that I've seen the comments suggesting that I make these videos longer. Thank you for the suggestion, but I'm currently in a mountain forest in Rwanda studying the effects of social media on gorillas, and our current internet infrastructure is still in its infancy, rendering the uploading of long videos nearly impossible. Thank you, and please be so kind as to join me in the next installment.